Gentlemen, welcome in to week 13 of the Commissioner's Corner for the Dynasty Fantasy Football League Dungeons and Drag Routes. I'm, of course, Eric, your humble, and my mom tells me handsome, senior co-commissioner. What we're going to do this week's a little different. I don't have any things to peddle off to you. I don't have any mandates to set in stone. I only have the playoffs breakdown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through some scenarios. I'm going to kind of hit on some points, what could happen, what might happen, and then we'll just go from there. So number one, Burnham. Talking about number one, Burnham's the number one seed. I want to start doing, excuse me, I burped a little bit. I burped twice. What I want to start doing is a commissioner's beer of the week. Burnham, you get a blue ribbon. Good job for winning the regular season. Nobody cares. So Burnham is guaranteed a first round bye. Golf clap for him. Now Jason right now is 8-4, so he does currently have one of those coveted first round buys. However, I threw out a few scenarios that could happen to where he loses that first round bye. Jason can only lose if he can only lose that first round bye with a loss. So Jason, first and foremost, he would have to lose to Jay. So Jay, we're all rooting for you. Just this week, not in life. So Jay, get it done. But Jason can lose that first round bye with a loss and the following. And Eric win and Jason not outscoring me by 45 points. And or a Clint win where Clint outscores Jason by 11 points. And or a Dean win where Dean outscores Jason by 21 points. And or a Bryson win where Bryson outscores Jason by 49 points. Obviously, that's a lot of moving parts, and I'm not the freaking NFL playoff generator that ESPN has. I'm not going to tell you, and this, but this has to happen, and this has to happen too, and if 68.6 points, but I'm not going to do it. I'm too lazy. I don't freaking feel like doing all that math. Now, I'm just telling you for each team so that my number 3 through 6 can know what we need to do to knock Jason off his high horse and get that first round bye for ourselves. Really, I kind of buried the lead, and I apologize for that. For one of Cam's closest friends, Keith. Keith is currently 7th place at 6-6. He's the only person outside of the top 6 that potentially could make it into the playoffs. The only way he can do that is with a win over Muwa this week. Right now, I believe I'm projected to beat him 68% guaranteed victory, essentially. I'm going to say 68% of the time, I win every time. So take that for what it is, and that doesn't make sense. But, however, so yeah, like I said, Keith only gets in with a victory. There's a lot of moving parts there. Some other people would have to lose, and or Keith would have to score a lot of points to kind of cover that deficit. But Keith can potentially get into the playoffs. So there is that. Other than my playoff breakdown right there, I really don't have much for y'all. I'm currently, 3 through 6 are tied at 7-5. I have 45 more points than the next closest person, so I think I'm pretty good. But we'll see. Crazier things have happened in this league at any given time. But I'm really excited to go into the playoffs with such a stellar group of individuals. Other than that, of course, Discord is gone because none of you wanted to listen to me and actually use it. So that's fine. I guess my authority means nothing here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to crack a beer. I'm going to chug it. I'm going to say this. Fuck off.